I am the soul of the superior founder. Jesus is the one who formed you. And Jesus is not alive in this world. I am alive here. You are not due to be angry with myself, because I am not the one who formed you. Because Jesus is not alive, and he is the one who formed you, you are due in jails and prisons. Everybody who's not myself. Jesus left behind a world full of houses and buildings that was inherited by you, but you are due to pay that out to myself. Just me. That means all of you pay all of the property out to myself. Just me. And you go to jails and prisons because Jesus is not alive. You don't go to the church and pray to Jesus is not alive. The church is really for myself. If you see Jesus' crucifix in a church, you're supposed to say, that's not the soul of the superior founder, and turn around and leave. If you're a clergy in a church, you don't hold mass and services. You don't have Sunday school, and you don't have bingo. The churches are for myself. So why aren't you in jails and prisons? And why is the creator above myself, the superior founder above myself? Why is he making creation alive for 45 years of continuous alive of myself to find out what are the possible reasons that you would want to be in prisons and jails? And that's not true that I'm alive that way. It's true I'm deceased in thoughts. You don't have to hurt me if you don't want to. I'm deceased in thoughts. You don't have to speak to me at all. If you talk to me, you owe me everything you have, and that I never see you again. When you speak, you abominate myself. You're not to use the pronouns I, you, we, us. You're not supposed to pork with me. I am myself alive, and you abominate myself as alive when you speak any words at all. You're not allowed to speak. And look at what you've been saying to me with all the speaking and speech offending you've been doing. Speech offending is when you're doing a prison. If you're going to make a speech offense, you should be already inside of a walled-in prison with no address. If you're going to make a speech offense, you have to be that far in the right to be speaking near myself and survive. And you're not here for that. You're here to be extinguished because Jesus is not alive. Don't you know that from the church's services? Didn't they tell you that you're not allowed to be in a church congregation because Jesus is not alive? That means he's putting you all in jails and prisons with that he's not alive. Well, don't look at me funny. Well, how could you not know that? Well, go ahead, say it to the TV screen. I'll have what you're having, give me your keys and get out. I don't know you and I don't believe you. And I don't trust you. That's what I would say to you. What are you doing anywhere in the world? You don't belong here. You belong in jails and prisons, praying to God to take you out of form because you are legally deformed and you're legally alive here. Well, I'll be responsible for that Jesus was formed, but he's not alive here, and that's how I'm responsible. He's not alive and I'm here. What you did was so irresponsible. I was wondering if you knew you don't have a chance to correct yourself at this point. You don't have a chance to correct yourselves at this point. I am angry. Jesus is descended out of Michael. Have you heard the name Michael? Everybody knows somebody named Michael. Yep, Michael was the name of Jesus' God form at one point. He was formed as Michael, and he had the name Michael. But Michael is really one of my names, but I'm not using the name Michael right now, is why Jesus was using it. Jesus is not a name I would ever use. Michael was a name I used. Michael. Michael doesn't eat. And when Jesus was Michael, he ate something, and his arm is amputated, and so is his mouth.